Alright, bear with me guys. The stream will be getting going here in a couple of minutes. I just have to make sure I've got it pulled up on my second screen so I can see any comments that might happen to come through. Not seeing it coming up yet. It wouldn't be a YouTube stream without some, technical difficulties. So I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but I'm not seeing it on my iPad here. There we go. Okay, we're up and running. All right, everybody, welcome to the stream. Doing something a little special today. I have a request from a viewer for help. He's building a complicated airlock build at his base, and he can't figure it out. So we had a little chat about it. This is over Reddit about his build, and we decided that the best thing to do would be for me to pop over to his base and check it out myself. So this is for user the Clone of Jesus, who is in a totally different time zone from me, so I don't know if we'll see him during the stream, but we might. He's off in the UK. So I doubt we'll be running into him, but he did send me the base coordinates, and I've gone ahead and input them here. So let's ignore that very distracting beetle and check it out. So he actually has done a lot of work on this base logic-wise. I guess he's been watching my videos, and so he's put a few things in himself. He looks like he's doing some substantial work on this base, so much so that he sent me a 12-page PDF of documentation, so that I know what he's done so far, so that I can incorporate it into our new build, which I think is pretty fun. I've seen a couple of screenshots, but I haven't visited the base yet. It looks very very impressive and detailed, so I can't wait to see it. I hope everybody's been enjoying the Worlds update, because I sure have. My portal-based planet has changed biomes 3 times over the years, and now it's a floating island planet. So I'm really down with that. It's definitely a step up from that purple marsh that it became last time it changed. Okay, his base should be right at the portal. Looks like it's loading up now. All right. Whimsy's moon. Nice. See if there's any sign of anybody. Nope. All right, so let's see what he's got so far. Let's check this place out. All right, looks pretty nice. It's got a lot going on. I'm loving the lighting effects. These, you know, niche lights that he's got going on are pretty cool. Looks like he's got a greenhouse going on in there. That looks fun. He's set up places for me to build my logic circuitry. He says he likes to make the circuitry a feature. So you can see he actually has it in these glass boxes. So this is the circuitry he's built so far for his base. It looks like it's a this looks like it's a toggle circuit. He hasn't got the base permission set up yet. So I can't actually do any building on it right now, but let's take the tour at least. Okay, so this is where he wants to have the airlock. Let's see, he's got a couple switches here. Let's check them out. Nice. I like that door. Very cool. I don't know what this does. Don't see anything. Okay. Well, let's head on in. Okay, is there a switch in here to close the door? Doesn't look like it. That's okay. Alright, so I know from our discussion before that his airlock has 2 sections. This is going to be the outer lock, and he wants to have some kind of lighting effects going on in here. Looks like he's put a couple lights in already. So we're going to be utilizing a 3-stage sequencer for some running lights along the edge of the base, or edge of the floor, and then some blinking lights probably for these lights that he's got in right now. Pretty nice. Oh, he's built something up there. I'll have to check that out later. Alright, this should lead me into the inner airlock where the portal control panel is. As soon as I'm done auto-saving. Whoa. Okay. That was cool. Huh. Oh, there it is. I can't actually call up his portal control panel, but it'll pop up right here. Uh-huh. Okay. Yep, that needs some work. Oh, that's shutter doors over here. Okay. It's got some shutter door action going on here. Or shutter windows, I mean. Got a little pet. Alright. Alright, that's pretty cool. Nice. Alright, well let's take a look around, you know? Make ourselves at home. Base computer. Okay, I'm actually going to pop over to Reddit here. I'm going to send him a message. See if we can't get him to unlock the base privileges for us. Alright, dropped him a line. We'll see if he gets to that. I don't know what time it is there. Very cool. Got kind of like a sailot thing going on. See, we got lots of plants. There's lots of placeable objects in here. He's done a really good job decorating this place. It's nice. Got another switch under here, huh? Oh, that one also operates the shutters, I guess. Oh, wait, no. I hear something. Wonder where it's at. Okay, 2 tray terminals. Alright. Just nice paintings. Couch with pillows. I use those same pillows from my couch. like in his living room. It's a little overgrown. Oh, this is a kitchen. I get it.
Cool looking base.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a cool base. Fireplace up here. This is a sink, you know, a little overgrown. Dishes. Man, I love the level of detail he's put into this. So kudos to the clone of Jesus. He did a pretty good job. Let's pull down the shutters again. Nice. It's a nice planet too. Storms are kind of killer. I'm loving the shrunken objects that he's using. All these nice little details. Plants. Wow. He's really gone all out with the plants. He's got these bubbly tubes. Nice. Oh, it looks like we're on a moon. See what this does. No, not that. Oh, okay. Door switch. Nice. So both those buttons operate the door. That means that he has put in one of the toggle circuits that I demonstrated on my channel. Maybe that's the one that he has in that case out there.
LOL, I love switches.
Yeah, me too. Logic building is kind of my thing. It's why I'm here. This is one of my viewers' bases, and he needs some help wiring an airlock. So I'm here to kind of check it out.
You love switches?
Oh yeah. So I'm here to check it out, and I'm going
You
to
are my best friend.
I'm going to design a circuit for him. Oh.
Nice.
Is that shutters again? Yeah, that's shutters. Yep, I'm loving the shutters. I have some shutters like that at one of my bases. And his lighting, he got some good lighting taste. Look at these little objects he's got up there.
I just built an 8-bit computer from over 5,000 auto switches.
Ha 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 ha. That's a lot of auto switches, man. But you know, I've been there. My shooting gallery build is it's got a lot of circuitry going on. It's actually a little inefficient now. I think I could probably redesign it, maybe reclaim some of my build limit, because my save is kind of maxed out. Alright, let's check out the outside, see what he's got out here. Oh. Okay, so that closes behind me. So what he wants to do is he wants all three of these doors to be shut by default when they're not in use. And it's going to become like an airlock, right? So you gotta press this button here to go inside, and then the door will close. And once that door is closed, then this door is able to open, takes you into the next chamber, and then there will be a switch in there that lets you out of that chamber. So this middle door is going to be the trickiest part to wire, because what the switch, you know, I'm going to take out these switches, I'm going to use some push buttons. So there needs to be a logic circuit telling these switch buttons what to do, and it's going to change depending on whether you're coming in the airlock from the outside or whether you're going out the airlock. And then it's going to have a blinker for these lights, and probably going to add some additional lights to make a you know, like a running light cycling circuit kind of thing. So let's check this out. He's got something built up here. I don't know how to get to it. Okay, he's got a portal to it. Okay. Oh, nice. Wow, he's got like a nice
just
little...
latches, just a few SR latches and a few XOR gates.
Yep. Yeah, it's just going to be like a toggle circuit on each of the doors, and a logic circuit to tell the signal which direction to go and which door to open when. Now how do I get to that portal? Am I stuck? Oh, hold on a second. It's those jump jets, man. Always messing me up. Oh, that's cool. I haven't actually built one of these in my base yet. I spend so much time building that I don't really do much exploration anymore. Okay, let's see where this takes me. Okay. Top floor. Is that what this button does? Oh no, that's shutters. Okay. Shame about the objects poking through here. I bet you that on his save, when he visits it, it's totally clean. At least it looks like it is from his screenshots.
Saying, I've been building relay computers for 3 years now in No Man's Sky.
Nice. I think that not enough people really appreciate the logic building part of the game. That's one of the reasons I started my channel, to kind of, you know, get people going on it. So, let's check out his documentation. He sent me 12 pages, a 12-page PDF telling me everything about this base of his. Let me find it. Okay, base power. All power is provided by solar panels and battery banks. The main power hub is located within these wooden structures that form the landing pad entrance. Okay, so let's find the landing pad. I think it's up here. Okay, it looks like he means these wooden structures outside here. Love it. Put it on a timer. Perfect. Okay, so his power cells are in here. Let's see. Left side is solar panels, right side is battery banks. So he's got them inside these wooden structures, all nice and hidden. As soon as he gives me build permissions, I'll be able to take a closer look at them. Okay. There are 3 wires running from here, one to provide power to the top section of the base and one for the lower section, and a third that runs
Looks nice.
to a secondary hub. Yeah, it definitely looks nice. It's a very pretty base. He's done a really great job with it. I understand that he is just about at his part limit for this build. So one of my challenges in designing the circuit is to do it in as few parts as possible. If I run out, he did say that there is a structure around here that I can tear down. I don't see it. Let's see if he... Maybe he already tore it down. Let's see.
Hardest part will be hiding the logic.
Well, actually, he wants to display the logic. So this guy, rather than hide the logic circuits, he likes to, you know, put them in these display cases. So he's already set one up for mine, so I can put the logic in here. So, you know, I've got to make it pretty tight. That's no problem. I can just stack switches on top of each other. So looks like this is a timer circuit. That must be what's operating the doors going to the landing pad. And this is a toggle switch, toggle circuit. There should be more toggle circuits, I think. Unless you just used switches instead of buttons. That's probably what happened.
I like the display you.
Hold on a second. Display? Oh yeah, the display, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool. You know, I think that's a good idea. Let's see. Let me find that part that he said I could tear down. Um, 12 pages of documentation here. It's in one
I
of
keep
them.
my builds in modules, like a big circulate diagram.
I try to keep my stuff pretty pretty compact, except for my one really big build where all of my base pieces go. And that's my shooting gallery build. Since I can't get into this guy's, I can't build this guy's base yet. I might just go ahead and show that to you as well. You know, since you're interested in logic circuitry. Yeah, I can hear those batteries charging up. Alright, I gotta say, this guy's base, you know, the clone of Jesus, 10 out of 10. He did a really good job on this base. I can't wait to dig into the airlock logic. That's gonna be pretty fun for me.
Would you like to visit a computer base I have uploaded? It's an FPGA.
Yeah, absolutely. Just drop the coordinates into the comment section and I will, I would love to check it out. Let's go back to the portal. Then I'll show you my my shooting gallery base real quick. And then once I'm done there, I'm gonna pop over to my wire lab and test out some circuits to sort of plan for this, since I'm not able to build directly at its base yet. I'm on PS4, so my load times are kind of killer. Alright, back at the portal base. Which is now on a floating island planet, thanks to the world's update. That's pretty fun. Before it was sort of an ugly swamp. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pop over to my shooting gallery base so I can show you my biggest build. Also kind of my earliest build, so there's a lot of stuff I would do differently now. I've just been too lazy to take it apart and rework it.
Nice. I'm working on finding these chords for you.
Awesome. Yeah. Send the chords and I will definitely check it out. I really love exploring other people's bases. I'm kind of disappointed at how little logic I find at your average base, although some of them are really pretty. You know, the circuits don't get much, you know, more complicated than running a couple of lights, usually. So people just don't really have an appreciation for what you can do with it. You know, it's like, you know, people know all about redstone in Minecraft, and you can do a lot of similar stuff with this, but you just don't see people taking advantage of it. Excellent, my trees are back. These had all turned into corn husks before. Okay, so this build is, you know, interactive. It's a shooting gallery. So walk up, starts to turn itself on. I don't remember this planet having weather like this last time I was here, so maybe the update changed the weather a bit. I don't see any bubbles anymore either. It's sort of a peaceful bubble planet. Come on, Storm, go away. About time. Alright, so let's check out the back of this thing. Whoop. Fall into a hole, perfect. Okay. Alright, so this is the circuit running the scoreboard over here, and then the game over here. I could make a much more efficient one now and reclaim a bunch of these parts, but you know, this was really my first logic build of any, you know, significance, so I was learning as I went. You know, I could eliminate this entire back row here because these are just relays. When the signal gets too weak, you know, I needed something to sort of boost it and send it down the line. But the only reason that the signal would get weak was because... Thanks. The only reason the signal would get weak is because it was running serially through all of these switches. But now I can replace this with a binary counter and eliminate so many parts and get that those build parts back. And this interprets the signal and figures out exactly what lights should light and sends that.
I find it always a fun challenge to build more functionality with less parts.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I could really make this more efficient. I can eliminate all of those relays back here. I can get rid of maybe half of this stuff. I think this will still need to be the same, because those are interpreting signals and sending them here, which is these two stacked switches here. So basically it tells it which light in the array to light up and sends it to the switch right here, and then it holds that in memory and then until it's released. So these act as gates so that they release all of that simultaneously. because when I first built it without that, you know, the lights weren't all lighting up at the same time. It looked kind of crappy. So I had to come up with a solution for that, which is always fun. Now this is just a little time delay so that those two actions happen in sequence. You know, the signal goes to the memory, and then it gets released onto the display, lights up the board. And then these are just my target circuits. You know, they're pretty simple. And they send a signal to the scoreboard, which uses this serial counter in here, which I could really also change and regain a lot of base build parts. But it was the only way that I knew to do it when I did it, so it is what it is. So these keep track of the digits. So right now it's displaying 1. So this is your ones digits.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, it works. Then tens digits are on the other side. But there's another reason to make it more efficient is that because its signal is traveling serially through each of these toggles, right? It creates a pretty significant time delay between when the signal comes from the target board to the counter or to the scoreboard. So that means that if you're quick with shooting your targets, then sometimes a hit won't register and you won't get scored a point for it. So I definitely intend to change that around for next one. You know, I've been kicking around the idea of tearing down this entire thing and building a new one from scratch, but it was a lot of work to put it up, so I'm kind of hesitant to do that. Should be a...
Yup, it takes forever. It takes me 5 minutes to execute one instruction.
There's a comm beacon over there. That might be new. Well, I go look at it.
Okay, here is the course. Diplo, sunrise, fish, black hole, face, Diplo, starship, steamboat, sunrise, dragonfly, sunrise.
I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go to this comm station. It's gonna be like, cool base, bro. So how are you liking the new update? Been playing with it much? Okay. I'm loving the cone mountain. Good job. It says good job.
If I didn't have a potato nugget for a PC, it would be great.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm on PS4 and most people are rocking the PS5 now, so I'm a little behind the times. Like I can't even see, you know, all of the water effects. You know, there's reflections on PS5 I hear. I don't get to see any of that on PS4 Town. I like this planet better without the bubbles. Gotta say. There's always a pretty one, but damn. Okay. Let's go back to the ranch and we'll mock up a circuit. Alright, can you believe this? My base used to hang on this ring. But the ring moved, looks like, a couple 100 meters with the update. So now my base is just floating off in the middle of nothing. And it looks like crap, so I'm probably going to tear it down. But still serves its intended purpose for right now. It's where it's where I experiment with circuits. So this is one that I was working on for another Reddit user. Combination lock plus timer. But his problem was that he'd run out of buttons, you know, since push buttons you can only have so many. So I created this little thing here to make the switch act like a button, so that it could trigger these circuits properly. But out with the old, in with the new.
Yes, you can run a switch to trigger and shut off a